Just here, and I'm actually in the state of Maine. Do you see the ski behind me? So we've got cute mountains on the back, and we are in the Sunday River. And if you saw my posting this morning, I had two braids on the side, and I asked the question, why do I have braids on the ski resort? Well, because when you put a helmet, if the hair is all over the place, it's uncomfortable. When you have braids, they're in the right safe place. So yeah, that's for the helmet to be safe. All right, well, Nadia touches here, certified health life men in women in the 50s to lose stubborn 20 pounds so they can finally fit in clothes they want to fit and keep it this way through a transformation of lifestyle and habit change. I'm also passionate about products beyond organic, quality for your everyday use, and it's a fun challenge to do life in the freezing weather. We are here outside and it's actually quite comfortable and pleasant. So today we are talking about how to build your 2020 vision. If you like topics like this, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Natural Power 100. Also, you can receive information on that and more through my newsletter, nadiatouch.com/newsletter. I'll post all these links underneath the video. Have to remember that. All right, 2020 vision. I invite you to take a piece of paper or your cell phone and start working with me. This will be short and sweet, but a lot of information. I invite you also to pause if you're watching in replay and work with me building your 2020 vision. Are you ready? By the way, if you're watching live, go ahead and comment live and where you're watching from. Can't see your comments, but I will respond to all your comments after the video is done. And if you're watching in replay, let me know replay and where you're watching from. All right, folks, let's go. Building your 2020 vision. I heard the concept from Brandon Burchard, the High Performance Habits, who actually invited us to consider building your decade. How about 2030? Kind of gives us a larger long-term perspective, isn't it? So let's start by looking at what you want to be, don't want to be in 2030, or what you want and what you don't want in 2030, and ask yourself the same question: where do I want to be, where I don't want to be, and what do I want and what I don't want in 2020. If you're watching on replay, go ahead and stop and work with me. All right, I'm inviting you to look at 5 areas. This may help you to break it down where you want to be and where you don't want to be. Those 5 areas are, this is just an invitation to look at them from your holistic 360-degree perspective of your life. Number 1, who can guess? Health. Can't go anywhere without your health. So where do you want to be and where don't you want in 2030 and 2020. Number 2 is relationships. I put it all in together, but if you break it down, romantic relationships, family relationships, friends, and relationships in your community. Number 3, the area of money or finances. Again, build it 2030, 2020. Number 4, the area of career. And number 5, again, I put it all together, but you can break it down: your mission, or volunteering, or connection to something greater. So if you ask me a question, okay, how do I build my vision in 2020? What does it mean? Okay, we broke it down into the areas. Take a deep look. How about let's create? We still create in the future. It doesn't exist, right? How about just creating it? Look at your day of December 20, 2020. Why this day? Well, because it's easy to remember. December 20, 2020. Where do you want to be? Where don't you want to be? What do you want? What don't you want in all these 5 areas of health, relationships, finances, career, and mission? Describe this day as much as you can according to how you will feel, according to your senses, what you see, who you're with, where you're located, what are you doing, what are you thinking. Write that ideal day of December 20, 2020. So about less than months away from this day, and here's the 3 main areas that I like you to build based on this day back down to towards the presence. So build your year starting from December 2020. Then I will break it down to 6 months, 3 months, 1 month, weeks, days, etc. up to the present. So number 1, what is the main vision? Describe and visualize this day, just like I mentioned. So this will be a bigger vision for this day. Number 2 is build your plan. How do you get there? So what if this and that needs to happen to get there? And number 3 is really plan your daily actions. Describe your daily actions you need to take to get you to that ideal day. All right, if you're watching in replay, go ahead and pause. Now as you build your 2020 vision, the next question comes to me. It's 12 months from now. How do I keep my vision alive? So your final thoughts for today. Number 1, have your vision always in front of you. Look at it at least twice a day, in the morning and right before you go to bed. Know your needle moving activities every day. What if it's just one action a day that will move you towards your ideal day? And do that. Number 2, plan each day, either the same morning or the night before, and stick to your plan. And number 3, of course, revise quarterly, monthly, weekly, and again we are planning the day. So here's how you build your 2020 vision. Invitation is to actually look into your decade 2030, work in those 5 areas of health, relationships, finances, career, mission. Ask yourself where you want to be, where you don't want to be. Describe December 2020, December 20, 2020. Know your main vision, build your plan, and work your plan. Have your needle moving activities, plan each day, and revise your plan. All right, folks, this is our 2020 vision. And if you need daily motivation and inspiration in your wellness journey, please do join our Friends and Health Facebook group for your daily motivation in your wellness journey. I think I just mentioned that. And by the way, on January the 8th, the webinar coming up, 7 losing weight by experts. They're giving us tips on getting rid of excess weight and keeping them off. I'm really excited when I hear intake by professionals such as Bruce Daggy. He has research. He is a research scientist and educator focusing on improving healthcare systems, nutrition and lifestyle right in our valley. And by Dr. Sunny Park. She's a certified clinical research professional with 25 years experience. I'm excited. And if you really need accountability in at least 90 days, I invite you to consider discover what it will look like in your 90 days and how you can transform your health and life. Go ahead and connect with me if you're curious. All right, folks. Thank you for listening. This was building your 2020 vision, and I will see you in the community. Leave me a comment before you go on your main point that you're taking away from this video. Thank you.